Hello comic fans! This video is going to take a look at a very scarce publication out of Georgia that ran from 1977 until 1980. It ran for 15 issues and it's called A Week's Worth of Comics. This basically is very similar to the publication Menominee Falls Gazette in that it reprints comic strips as a compilation, basically tries to give you a week or 2 weeks worth of a particular comic strip in each issue. And the publisher was Tyson Blue. In each issue, Tyson Blue also included a self-penned comic strip that was a sword and sorcery comic strip, and it was drawn by Joe Orsock, and it's called Tarzkun and Yursog. Here's an example of what would have been like their Sunday strip there. You see the title over here, Tarzkun and Yursog. It's a sword and sorcery strip that appeared in every one of the issues. Okay, starting off with issue number 1. This was from December 21st, 1977. And on the cover, Joe Orsock did a custom drawing of Howard the Duck for the cover, which is quite nice. So that's unique to this publication. And check out the format here. This is very interesting in that each issue was not bound in any way. They're, I guess, loose leaf might be the term for this. They're basically just folded pages. The paper is very high quality. And then each page, as it just comes loose, you can see, for example, here are 6 dailies that would have represented Monday through Saturday for the Howard the Duck strip. And in issue 1, we can see that it's the first strip that starts off the sleigh jacking storyline, which is from December 12th, 1977. So we get what would have been Monday through Saturday within a typical paper. And if we flip it over, here's the Sunday strip in black and white. None of the issues had color, they're all in black and white, but it is nice to see the Sunday strip in a very, very high quality black and white image. And you can see here that the reproduction quality is excellent. These look like they were all taken from the original proofs from the newspaper syndicate. So there's a sheet with Howard the Duck, and then we have a sheet with Starhawks. Basically, Starhawks dailies were twice the normal height of a typical daily, so that's one daily there. And they start here on October 3rd, I believe that's October 3rd, 1977, and then we get 6 of them in a row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the back of this sheet is just blank. Interesting. And then here is the custom strip that would appear in each issue, and you can see the byline there that it is written by Tyson Blue, who was the editor of this magazine, and drawn by Joe Orsock. So this is essentially the same format. These 6 strips would have represented like 6 dailies, and then you flip it over and that was like what they were trying to represent as their Sunday strip. But of course, this was just kind of a self-produced strip, and it only ever appeared within this magazine. It never appeared anywhere else. There is mention that in forthcoming issues they were considering picking up Conan the Barbarian, James Bond, and or Bestseller Showcase. And then he says if you have any other suggestions for other comic strips you'd like to see run, please, drop them a line. But as it turns out, they would pick up Conan the Barbarian, but they would never pick up James Bond or Bestseller Showcase. And here is issue number 2. Mimics the same exact format as issue number 1. Same lineup as well. You get 1 week of Howard the Duck. You get 1 week of the self-produced sword and sorcery strip, and you get the 6 Starhawks again. So it's the exact same format. Here's the self-produced strip. Here's issue number 3, and the format changes slightly with this issue. basically no more Starhawks from this point out. Starhawks only appeared in the first 2 issues, and at this point they would be replaced with the Conan newspaper strip. And you would get 2 weeks worth of Conan in each issue going forward. So it would be 1 week of Howard the Duck, 2 weeks Conan, and then 1 week of the self-produced Tarzkan and Yursag strip. So here's Conan. Follows the same format. We get 6 dailies here. Flip it over, you get the black and white Sunday on the back. Howard the Duck. And there is the self-produced Tarzkan and Yursag from issue number 3. So that's the contents of issue number 3, and this strip lineup and format would be followed all the way from issue number 3 through issue number 11 without any change. One other note about issue number 3, on the back page where Tyson Blue would always feature an editorial, he mentions that in the next issue he's going to be featuring the debut of the Incredible Hulk. Which you can see right there. But that wasn't to be. They never did pick up the Hulk. They kept the exact same format going forward from issues 3 all the way to issue number 11 without any change. Okay, so as I mentioned, the lineup at this point is pretty much nailed down. It's 1 week of Howard, 2 weeks Conan, and then 1 week of the Sword and Sorcery strip that was produced by them named Tarzkan and Yursag. So there's issue number 4. And here is issue number 5. Here's issue number 6, which promotes the fact that Red Sonja was making an appearance within the Conan comic strip. There's issue number 7. Here's issue number 8. There's issue number 9. Nice Conan cover. And then I'm missing in my collection issue number 10. Here's issue number 11. And with issue number 11, it would be the last time that Howard the Duck would appear within this publication. The editorial on the back mentions that they were unable to continue to feature Howard the Duck due to the risk of legal entanglements. So that was basically the end of the appearance of Howard the Duck in the magazine. It would continue on from issues number 12 through issue number 15. It would only feature Conan as well as Tarzkan and Yursag.